is December the 7th, 2017, day 7 of Vlogmas. I just wanted to come on real quick. Today I have written down, well actually I have written down like 31 days of things that I wanted to discuss for December 2017. The reason why I'm doing this is because I think that we have let society tell us who's beautiful, who's not, who's important, who's not, who should do whatever. But you know what? The world is yours. So for the year 2018, I'm going to jump, but I'm going to prepare myself. They said it takes 21 days to form a habit in a lifetime to to back away from the habit or to break the habit or what have you. But so I'm going to start in December. So by the 21st day, with me coming on here every day to do this, I should see a slow change. But starting next year, I'm going to pursue some things that I had been contemplating for years. Sunday morning, I didn't get up and go to my church, and normally I go to church every Sunday, but this Sunday I knew that wherever I was going to hear the message, because if I don't go to church, I'll always tune in to a local church here, Christian Worship Center, and I did, and I'll link their website below. But the service was awesome, and the pastor was talking about one of the biggest regrets that a person have on their deathbed, that that they've actually spoken of, is they didn't take enough risks. So you never know how successful or how much of a blessing you can be to other people if you just take risks sometimes, and when you're pursuing things and you give it all you got, that's when God will step in and help your situation. So I am going to pursue some things next year. So I'm just going to get started now. Why wait, right? So one of the things that I'm going to work on is my overall health. I have gym membership. I hardly ever use them, just being honest. I'm going to start doing that more. Healthier diet. I love to cook. I'm a Southern girl, so a lot of my dishes are fried, smothered, things like that. So I'm not going to totally eliminate that, but I'm going to step back some and find healthier Southern dishes to prepare. And so I'm going to need a lot of help with that from some of you YouTubers who cook. Yes, I am. But anyway, one of the things I would like to tell my younger self. Let's see. Let's start by saying you're beautiful, you're smart, and you're kind. We're going to start there. One thing I would like to say to my younger self is something I wish I would have done earlier, is had a more spiritual prayer for life. We wasn't in Sunday school every Sunday and all that, like a lot of people say they were. We weren't, but we were introduced to God at an early age, and He's always been in my life. I've always had a spiritual life. I'm just a lot closer to God now, and circumstances will bring you closer to Him. Yes, they will. And I remember this Mickey Mangum. She's a singer at the Pentecostal church, and she sung for Clinton at his inauguration. And I remember looking at her, because a lot of times when I'm working at my desk, I'll listen to their spirituals, and I'll link their site down below. And oh my God, it's like love songs to Jesus, the Pentecostal church. Their music is so good. And I remember they were interviewing Mickey Mangum, and this is what she said. The lady told her, said, "You have such a beautiful voice." She said, "But yes, every now and again," she said, "I may get off key or get flat." She said, "But that's just God's way of keeping us humble." I said, Lord have mercy. And it is. Think about it. If everything you did was successful, you never had any setbacks, your head would be so big. Well, mine would probably. I don't know. But I thought that was a brilliant statement to make. And when people say things like that, sometimes you ever just had somebody to just say something and it sucker punched you. But seriously, yeah. I don't care what I have. I'm no better than anyone else. And I don't care what someone else has, they're no better than me. I've said that time and time again. But I wish a lot of the kids would understand that, because that's why we have a lot of problems with bullying and things like that. Sometimes the bully has everything, and sometimes they have nothing. You understand what I'm saying? It just depends on how their perception of themselves. They may not like somebody because they have what they want, or they may not like somebody because they feel like they have more than they have. It's just crazy, the world. If we could just teach our kids that they're okay, they're special, they're precious just the way they are, the world would be a better place. But start when they're young. And sometimes we assume that our kids know that we love them, and because we take care of them and things like that. But sometimes they just need a hug and hear you say, I'm sorry, I talk fast, and hear you say I love you. Just as simple as that. But yeah, but my younger self, back in the day, I wanted to be an attorney. And then I switched to education, and when I went to my first semester of observation, I was like, I can't do this. So that's why I got into business. And you know, some areas of business you can be like counselor and things like that, especially when you're in HR like I am. But anyway, I'm saying all of that to say this: you can make a difference in somebody's life, even your own, by just being positive, pursuing things. And you know what I found too? A lot of people go to school like to pursue degrees that they had no interest in. And then when they get out of school, they're faced with trying to find a job, and then they have all this education and go get a job in the field they're just really not happy in. So if you can help, they used to have these, I forget what the name of the test you can take, and it would tell you based on your interest what would be the best field for you. So that may be something to consider. And I have one other thing of advice. I'm all over the place and I'm sorry. If you're graduating this December, congratulations. We're all proud of you. Be proud of yourself, but always, always stay humble. Another thing is, if you're in an area where there's not a lot of opportunity and you're pursuing a career job and you've been searching and searching after 6 months, my advice would be for you to relocate, if at all possible. You know, don't be afraid to take risks. I'm telling you that because it's something that I should have done a long time ago. I just think that once you get complacent in a place where there's no opportunity, it gets harder and harder to leave, you know. And if you've dedicated your life to 4 years plus of school and you've gotten that degree, that's my pet peeve. I think that once you get that degree, you should at least have an entry level position somewhere. I remember years ago, it used to be these companies would go around and recruit people from other areas where there was little opportunity and take them other places. We had a lot of guys to lead here, and they're now in other places doing real well. I think there was a meat packing plant in Iowa, and it may have been one in some part of Nebraska. So this company actually got those guys and set them up for the first 6 months. And so businesses should consider doing things like that. And if a person can leave and pursue a job and know they have a place to stay, I'm sure a lot of people will get up and move. But anyway, y'all, the Saints playing tonight. Who that? I got to go finish watching the game. Love you all. I was all over the place, but you know it's all in love. Much love. Happy holidays. God bless you.